Hello, my name is John Golden, and I'm going to try to guide you through how to adapt this GeoGebra sketch, which is modeled on the idea of open middle problems, to have different expressions possible. So the sketch is set up to be a pretty flexible framework for you to be able to make your own expressions. Okay, so the key elements of the sketch are these number tiles, and then the blanks you can put them into. All right, so there's just a couple aspects that have to be changed if you want to make a different expression. So the first thing is you notice that it was computing something as we put numbers in here. And that was over here in a piece of text. Right? So if we look inside there, one of the things that GeoGebra does is you can put in variables that will change value as the variables change value. So this one just has the equal sign. We can type permanent text anywhere in here. And then if you want to put in a blank for one of these variables or for a computation, you do it here from the objects. Either an empty box, or you can choose out of the list of all the different things that you've put into the sketch. So this expression is the one that you can see using variables v1, v2, and v3. Those are associated to these three boxes, is computing it. So say if we wanted to add an exponent. So the first thing to do is to put it into the expression. We apply it. Okay. But there's no room for an exponent up here. We've got to add that. If you scroll down through all the objects that are in here, there's quite a few. It's a reasonably complicated sketch. But these blanks are what's showing here. For example, if I get rid of blank 3, this is just showing visible or not visible. So we need another blank. So there's our blank. But if you notice, you might notice that if we try to move it, it's moving everything. The blanks aren't movable directly. They're controlled by a point. So blank 4 is controlled by this S4, which is stuck to a line. I did that to make some of them easy to line up. So we're looking for a blank that's not on the line. So I'm going to take blank 6 down here. Okay, so we can move that to where we want. We want it up here to be an exponent. In our expression, I said it was going to be variable 4, which is associated to blank 4. Now we need variable 6 associated with this blank 6. Apply or OK makes that expression work. We want to hide that point as 6 again. And now it should work that if we put a expression up here, so we're getting the 3 squared. Right now these blanks are set to be 0 if they're unfilled. That's this default value. But we could make that 1 if we wanted that for something different. Okay, so we can see what value we get there. But what if we wanted to make something that didn't use this basic form? These little bits here are just text boxes. So we can open these up, we can change them. Now that didn't change the expression because we haven't modified the expression that's actually calculating that number. We're just changing the text. So this, maybe we don't need. We can unshow it. You can do and redo and undo in GeoGebra. Can't think of what else we might want it to be. So I'm just going to delete it here. If you want new text, that's up here. Type in new text, we could get back our parentheses if we wanted. And the size is controlled right here, but we could change it. Select the text, make it bold, change sizes. Oops. Even bigger. Okay, so if we want this to be the case, let's see if we can make the expression match it. So we've got variable 1, we want to times that blank 2, and then variable 3 to the exponent of this one. So let's go see if this works, right? So 15 plus 16, 31, just like it should be. Okay. If you have questions about this sketch, I'm always open to them. The variables here are kind of a complicated thing. What these if-then statements are doing are seeing if, so for variable 0, is the number 4 in there? Is the number 3 in there? Is the number 2 in there? And it's set up so that it'll kind of take on the value of the highest number tile that's in there. Hope this is helpful, and it's hard to know sometimes what questions people are going to have about GeoGebra. There's a lot of kind of little details to understand, and I'm very willing to help you out as you're trying to customize this sketch to be what you want it to be.